The wild natural world includes many different animal families with their own characteristics. Some species can combine all of them with their own wisdom to gain mastery. One of them is the species from the monkey family, with many different individuals containing different strengths. 10 epic moments when monkey families attack their opponents. In the dense forests of Africa, a heated confrontation unfolds as a troop of chimpanzees encounters a group of baboons vying for a precious food source. The air is thick with tension as both sides eye the abundant fruit tree, their hunger driving their aggression. The chimpanzees, known for their strength and intelligence, charge forward with loud hoots and bared teeth. The baboons, equally formidable with their sharp canines and fierce demeanor, stand their ground. Clashes erupt, with primates from both sides grappling, biting, and swiping at each other in a chaotic struggle. Amid the cacophony of battle cries and the rustle of leaves, the food becomes the prize in this primal contest of survival. Eventually, the chimpanzees' coordinated efforts and superior numbers begin to overpower the baboons, forcing them to retreat. In the heart of a bustling zoo, chaos erupts as a group of chimpanzees engage in a fierce and unexpected battle. Visitors watch in shock as the normally playful primates turn aggressive, their shrieks and hoots filling the air. The chimpanzees clash with wild energy, their powerful bodies colliding as they grapple, bite, and swing at each other with alarming ferocity. Enclosures shake as the chimpanzees use every inch of their space to assert dominance, their wild eyes reflecting the intensity of the conflict. In the lush, leafy expanse of their enclosure, a group of chimpanzees engages in a spirited chase. Hot on its heels, several others give chase, leaping from branch to branch with impressive agility. The chase weaves through trees and across the ground, a blur of fur and outstretched limbs. Occasionally, they pause to wrestle or swing from vines, only to resume the chase with renewed vigor. The leader darts around obstacles, glancing back with a cheeky grin as the others close in. This playful pursuit, a blend of fun and exercise, showcases the chimpanzee's incredible speed, dexterity, and social bonds. In the rugged terrain of the savannah, a fierce battle erupts as two rival troops of baboons clash over a coveted territory. The air is filled with aggressive barks and snarls as the dominant males lead the charge, their powerful bodies colliding in a display of strength and dominance. Teeth bared and fur bristling, they grapple and swipe at each other, each determined to claim the land for their group. Younger baboons join the fray, their agility adding to the chaotic melee. The intense struggle continues until one troop, overwhelmed by the relentless assault, begins to retreat. The battle scars and fierce determination on display highlight the primal instinct to protect and conquer in the wild.
start with.
A brutal leadership battle unfolds within a troop of baboons.
Put up much of a fight.
The dominant male, his reign challenged, squares off against a younger, ambitious rival. The air crackles with tension as they circle each other, baring their teeth and puffing up their fur. With a sudden burst of ferocity, they clash, their powerful bodies colliding in a flurry of bites and swipes. Other troop members watch intently, their future hanging in the balance. The younger baboon, fueled by determination and strength, manages to overpower the aging leader, who finally submits with a reluctant cry. The troop's hierarchy shifts as the victorious challenger assumes his new role, while the former leader retreats, nursing his wounds. In the midst of the African savanna, tension builds as two powerful male baboons square off in a fierce battle for mating rights. Their eyes lock in a challenge, and with a sudden burst of aggression, they charge at each other. Teeth bared and muscles tensed, they grappled violently, each determined to assert his dominance. The air is filled with their guttural roars and the sounds of fur and skin being torn. The fight is relentless, with each baboon using his strength and cunning to gain the upper hand. Onlooking females and younger males watch from a safe distance, their futures hinging on the outcome of this brutal contest. Intense struggle, one baboon emerges victorious, standing tall while his defeated rival slinks away, nursing his wounds. The victorious male asserts his new dominance, securing his place as the troop's alpha and earning the coveted right to mate. A dramatic confrontation erupts as two silverback gorillas clash for the right to mate. The air vibrates with their thunderous roars as they beat their chests, a primal display of strength and dominance. The rival males, towering and powerful, lunge at each other with immense force, their massive frames colliding in a brutal battle. They grapple and bite, each move showcasing their raw power and determination. The rest of the troop watches intently, aware that the outcome will shape their future. A fierce battle for territory unfolds between two dominant silverback gorillas. The air is charged with tension as they size each other up, their eyes burning with determination. With a deafening roar, they launch into combat, their massive bodies crashing together in a show of raw power. Each gorilla fights with all his might, using his immense strength to push, grapple, and bite. The forest echoes with the sounds of their struggle, leaves and branches shaking with the intensity of their clash. Nearby, other gorillas watch anxiously, aware that the outcome will determine their home's boundaries. After a grueling and violent fight, one silverback finally gains the upper hand, forcing his rival to retreat. In the heart of a dense forest, a fierce battle for leadership erupts among a troop of macaque monkeys. The air is filled with shrill cries and the rustling of leaves as two rival males face off, each determined to become the troop's alpha. They leap at each other with teeth bared and claws extended, grappling in a whirlwind of fur and fury. The other monkeys watch from the safety of the trees, their fates tied to the outcome of this brutal confrontation. The rivals bite and scratch, their powerful limbs locked in a desperate struggle for dominance. After an intense, grueling fight, one male finally overpowers the other, forcing him to retreat with a series of submissive screeches. A deadly confrontation unfolds between two rival male macaque monkeys. The tension is palpable as they circle each other, baring their teeth and issuing guttural threats. Suddenly, they clash with explosive force, biting and scratching with deadly intent. Their powerful bodies twist and turn, each seeking to overpower the other. The rest of the troop watches from a distance, eyes wide with fear and anticipation. The brutal fight rages on, blood staining their fur as neither is willing to back down. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, one monkey succumbs to his injuries, collapsing to the ground.